We are live. We are live. What's going on, everybody?
What up? What up? What up?
What's up? Where's our
Excuse-
guest at? Where's our guest?
I have no idea. I let them know earlier. Well, the other day when I seen them at the gym and everything, I reached out, called. I don't know what's going on. Obviously, they posted it on Facebook, so they knew to look out for the email.
Right. Okay. Well, we know what to do. We gonna
Listen,
rock
hey,
out.
we rock out anyway. So we got
If
so
they
much to
jump
talk
in,
about.
if they jump in, I can add them. If they jump in or whatever, because I did send the email, whatever. But we could just keep it pushing. Um,
Yeah, because time is money.
Period. Like you don't even understand. Like you do understand. So,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Locker Room Lounge podcast. We are here tonight. I'm your girl, Shay Shay Shaboom. You got Miss Player World Dion over there with her Player World gear on. And we are here tonight on episode 2122 to talk to you guys about a lot of what's going on. Of course, there's some sports and politics in there, but that's what we do. So the first thing, we don't have that.
Yo.
What was our conversation at the end? I said I wanted to open the door to it because it was going to lead to.
That's what I was asking you when I messaged you earlier. And I was like, yo, what was we talking about? But we've been so busy. But, I'm just going to say, we've been having a lot of fun lately with this app. And I want everybody to know, if y'all been following us lately, we just try to put smiles on people's faces. You know what I mean? Like, this is us trying to brighten up other people's lives, other people's days. So keep following us, liking our stuff, please, because, it's helping. But yeah, I just want to put that tidbit in there because we've been having so much fun. I can't wait till I walk around somewhere and somebody really says, yo, that's Dion Turnage. Like, that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun.
I'm just sharing the podcast real quick. I already put it on our page. I'm just sharing it to followers real quick. Let them know we live. Of course, they'll tune in if they want to, and we will go from there. So let's we were talking about boom. I got it. Here we go, y'all. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. We got to get some music too, dude. I forgot to put my DJ horn out, whatever. Like we'll talk about it. I don't want to put all our business out here. But we're gonna start doing things within the hour. You know what I'm saying? To keep it going. And hey, this part of the hour is this part of the hour is da. Like some funny stuff. But what we were talking about, which I wanted to talk about here, was the sacrifice you make between sports and school, or either school and getting a job, because you come from a family that can't afford, you know what I'm saying, the things you want to have or things that need to be done, AU, Nike, whatever, Nike shoes, camps, whatever you name it, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is that you may need. May it be because there are other children in the house, maybe because there's one income, maybe be because your one parent might make good money, but it's just still not enough. So that is something that we have been discussing and talking about. And so let's tap in on that conversation right there. And so and now another piece to that is, and I'll wait to go to the NIL college versus those that don't get that and the decision work study. So let's stay right there, D.
But at the high school level, like right now, obviously it is extremely hard because you're right. You do have to figure out how do you balance it, and especially if you're that type of athlete. Like if for one option athlete, and I know I'm getting all the looks, what's the reason for me to really get a job? You know what I mean? Like they trying to put all their focus into playing that sport, but man, I want these new J's that's about to come out. You know what I mean? Like, so right. It's like, where is the in between? Where do you get help? You got a lot of parents that go on the
J's, not to cut you off, not even the new J's that come out. I just want a durable sneaker.
Right. But I'm just, you know what I'm saying? But like, you got parents that go into debt to make their kids look a certain way.
Which is crazy. Because if you don't work for it, you don't appreciate it.
correct. You got to work for it to appreciate it. So, I mean, it sucks. It sucks. I mean, it all depends on your support system. Like, I didn't have a job until I was 17 because I played 2 sports and I kept my grades a certain minimum, but I wasn't one of them kids that wanted a bunch of stuff. I never cared. Like, I got what I got, and I didn't, you know what I mean? Long as I had some sneakers on my feet that I looked all right, I knew how to dress and be able to put stuff together. You wouldn't have never thought I didn't have a job. So in that aspect, but when I finally got a job, it was like, yo, I like my money. And I actually, that's kind of my reason for leaving college is because, and stop playing sports was because I got a job and I started making money that I wasn't getting before. And I'm like, I like this better than this. So that's where I had to choose. It was either you gonna hoop or you gonna work. Dion at that time was like, I'm about to work. I like the money better. So
let's recap real quick because we got a couple guests. Hey Carol, hey Chubba, hey Tammy. So what we're talking about is student athletes that can make it, that can probably make it to the league or make it to that, even that next level D1 per se, right? But they come from a impoverished family. They don't come from a family that have money. So does that child, like a lot of the athletes before there was NIL, which we'll talk about that in a minute, but do the athlete or does the student or does a child decide, hey, I'm going to play ball and just focus on school and just suck it up for right now, praying, fingers crossed, hoping that, you know, my 0.01 chance I'll make it into the league and then I'll have the money for all the things I missed? Or do you say, forget me playing ball, something I love, my passion, my everything, and you decide to work to make up for the lack thereof? And that's our topic. That's how we're opening it. We're not going to stay there. So Dion was just leading into her choice. I think that's why if I have to answer it, if I can, Dion, I think that's why I'm the beast and the monster that I am today, because I did it all. You know what I'm saying? I went to school, I played ball. I took care of my siblings. And then when it just got too overwhelming, I said, okay, I'm going to the Army. Can I do all 3? They said, yeah. I said, absolutely. And so that was the decision for the military because I could play ball, I could go to school, I could learn a craft and work a regular job. So like I was like quadruple dipping. You know what I'm saying? So that was my choice. I did work study in school. I've always worked since I was 14, and I've always played ball and been a top-notch baller as well. So yeah. What about these kids that go to college and they do get the NIL contract?
But see, and that's another thing. It's like everybody, I feel like if the school is making money off of these athletes any type of way, if you selling tickets or anything, I feel like that some of that should go to the athlete because I'm putting myself out there. So everybody on the team, from number 1 player to number 15 player, everybody should be getting something when it comes to playing a sport for a school, period. I really wish they had NIL back when,
right. You wish they had it when we came.
No, heck shit, I wish they had it when we came, like when we was coming up, because some of the time it was like we was the reason why people was coming to the games. Because they knew who we was. So you had following back then.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't even know how it really works. I don't really understand how it works right now in college. Like, what type of percentage do they get? Is it because now they can do commercials for like advertisement for the school and then they get money that way? Like, why they can't do that in high school? It's enough businesses in the city of Buffalo. I was about to curse. It's enough businesses in the city of Buffalo where you can take some of these student athletes that got the good grades, that playing good sports, and they at least in the community, get them a job and do a commercial. Y'all all on your phones anyway. So I don't know.
Right. I'm sorry, I had to grab my other phone. You know I'm a busy bee. So I mean, I kind of wish it was around when I definitely wish it was around when I was, you know what I'm saying, coming up. I think the NIL would have brought more exposure to the ladies, especially in the Northeast region, because you go to like Syracuse and up. I would say Syracuse. You got, I mean, back in the day, it was a lot of competition, but there was not enough recruiting. There was not enough recruits. There was not enough people coming to see. The inner city had a lot of talent back then. We didn't have none of that coming to see us. We had to go Nike, Blue Chip, AAU. We had to do all those camps. We had to travel. We had to, which is what everybody else does, except they have recruits coming to their schools. Just as this, and this is here we go. This is where okay, this is where there's no reason why, like the SEC and the NIT and the AT, what is the Big Ten, all of the conferences, y'all know what I'm talking about. There's no reason why the recruitment is not just as heavy coming this way. Back then, especially because we had more than enough talent where everybody could have went somewhere decent. You get what I'm saying? So you got to, all that ties into it. You know what I'm saying? I believe all that ties into it. All that, you know, people, the coach, the assistant coach, the recruiting coach, if you can afford that, sending tape to these schools to get these recruiters and these coaches to come.
Oh yeah, definitely. You
know, I don't know nobody, but you know, unless your family just had it and you got it, and you, most of the high school most of the kids playing sports come from one parent household, welfare, food stamps, broke, ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? So if you can go to down south, if you can go out the Midwest, if you can go all the way out west, if you can go north-south, what is it about this northeast corner? Even the men, it ain't always easy. It wasn't always easy for some of them getting out, going where they need to be. You know what I'm saying? I know, you know what I mean? It's easy. It was easier for them than it was for us, but it's not. So what is it about this northeast corner? Like, I got to go to UConn. I got to go to Rutgers. You know what I'm saying? I got to go to, I know a lot of people that came JUCO and jumped over or walked on or this and this. What is it, though, about this Northeast quadrant that is so hard to get people to come and recruit and look? What is it?
So maybe this is what we're doing right now. I need some college coaches. I need college coaches that's in this area to either inbox me on my Facebook. And I just, because it's a conversation
I don't normally do that. Go ahead. I'm
that
sorry.
Maybe that maybe they could be able to help us get a better understanding of that, because maybe it is something that we don't know, because, like, you know, obviously we're on the outside looking in, so as being a coach, maybe it's something that the coaches would be able to tell. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I put up my stat the other day as far as having the girls open gym on Sundays. And my reason for that was because obviously everybody know I work in the gym. That's part of my just free time, getting out the house and whatever. But it's a group of girls that's up there, and I'm watching it, and I'm watching the talent. But obviously, I've been watching the talent for the last 4 years. I had a daughter that played. So I've been watching this talent for probably for like the last 6 years. And I'm going to tell you, I haven't seen anything change. I haven't seen nothing change. Yes, you got your pick and choose from here and there, but fundamentally, like, they don't have it. They don't understand it. It's a disconnect. And I don't know where the problem is at. And it bugs the crap out of me, because I feel like it's putting that bullseye on this area, because what type of talent are we coming from out of here, especially on the female side? And it's very bothersome. It's bothersome when somebody does not understand how to do a layup line, and you a junior and you've been playing for 3 years.
It's I blame coaches. I blame parents. I blame parents. I blame coaches. Like, this is real. This is a real.
But where do you take accountability as being a player? And if you're serious about it and you want to learn about it, I'm watching it on TV. Y'all on y'all phones enough to understand.
until we start barking this last year, until we start barking this last year and a half, I'll say that there was nowhere for them to go. Everything was men, boys, men. Nobody, let's, because I'm boom, I feel her coming. Nobody want to deal with females. I'm gonna tell you what was told me, and I ain't gonna put the person on blast because you know.
Go ahead.
It was told to me that nobody want to deal with females because they don't want to deal with the attitude. But you had that same attitude, and somebody dealt with you. That's like, I go here? That's like spiritually.
Wait. Hold on, because I'm about to play devil's advocate. There was an opportunity. No, listen. Yes, I can, because there was an opportunity for these girls even before I just did this. When I first started working at the Gloria J, what was it? Almost 3 years ago. When I started working there almost 3 years ago, it used to be open gym for girls. This is where lie tell you lie and Tia came up.
It was because you used to try to get me to come home. Yeah, you're right.
Yep. So we had open gym for girls, but guess what happened? Nobody was coming. Nobody would show up. No girls would show up. But then when they did show up, this is what they doing all the time. So obviously, you looking at it, you're not serious about it. You go to basketball games. You go to some of these girls' basketball games. Yeah, they added. I wouldn't want to coach half of them because they attitudes that they have. They'll walk off the court and just walk away. Cuss the coach out.
But this is why, though. But this is why. Let me explain. Because I was one of them. I'm still one. So let me explain why. That's where we were sitting at the black table, as we call it, and our sister Carlette Bradley, let's just say that, made it very clear that mental health is needed within these. Like if I had an AAU program, man, we doing it all. Because I can't have all of you in your performance if your mind is at home because you have no money, because you don't have shoes, because your brother did. I got to get all that out of you to get your maximum.
But can I tell you the difference in between you and some of these girls? Because I get where you're coming from. Because it's a couple of them. I'm like, you remind me of her when when I was young, when we were younger. You still understood and you had a passion for it. You had a passion to play this game. You wanted it. You lived. You see what I'm saying? You lived it. You breathed. Like everything that went through your body was about it. It's not the same. It's not the same. These kids, this generation, they don't have that same type of passion, that same type of love. It don't matter if you become a mentor to them. I hope I can change this narrative.
You want to hear why?
I hope
because I'm about to hurt some feelings. You want to hear why? Because our generation, which are the parents of these kids of today, let's talk about it. They y'all friends, y'all spoil them. They don't have to work for nothing. When you work for it, you appreciate it more. You get what I'm saying? When I'm your friend, I could talk to you there's no discipline, there's no structure. Y'all still partying with your kids. You smoking and drinking with them. So yeah. You're not teaching them. You know who does that? You know who does it well? I'm gonna tell you who do it. Men do it very well. Now, it may not be fair. Come on, help me. I'm gonna say it. Help me, Holy Spirit. It may not be fair that the men are cool with the coaches, so the coaches give these players more playing time because the men are this. But I can tell you, I know firsthand. They even if they arrive late, even if the men bloom late, right? They're taking their sons, they're taking their daughters, and they're teaching them, they're working with them, and they're getting with the coach, and they're doing this, and this. Like, mothers have to be involved with their daughters if you are around. Fathers gonna do it because they just like, oh, sight, hey, my daughter hoop it. Like, so that's not a problem, you know what I'm saying? But where are the mothers? You don't understand. Guess what? Reach out to me. Reach out to Dion. We will help you. We will walk you through. If you are a parent, not just a woman, I'm saying this now, and you have a child who has a natural ability or talent or wants to be groomed and wants to be taught, hit us up, email us. Dion, what is it? We got 2 different emails, but if you look at we'll post it. We'll post it after this. We will walk you through the shortcomings. We will walk you through. Somebody said, a lot of male players have attitude problems. Somebody just said they don't push. Oh, this is Chubba, aka Carol. And all her nephews and sons play ball. This I know. Top customer too. They don't push for girls happens like they do for boys, because a lot of people feel it's a man's sport. Some mothers frown upon their daughters hooping. You know why they frown, Chubba? Because they think they're gonna be gay. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing nowadays. A lot of parents don't put their girls into basketball.
This is why the WNBA in basketball, you see these ugly edges that come way down here. You can't even call the play because you can't see, because you got edges. And now you done got scored on because you got these edges way down here and you can't see. Then number two, you look at Angel Reese. You suspect and you trying to be a model. Can you go to the free? Can you work with Lisa Leslie and Shaq and whoever else want to work with you, please? Because you gave me suspect and you over here trying to model. Listen, I am
they have the eyelashes be all out here. Like, can you open up your eyes? Can you see the ball when it comes to you? Still got nails on. Like, come on, man.
Listen. You broke into the modeling game for the females. I understand that. They harped on females so hard as they do. They did the same thing, that you need to be small, you need to be skinny, you need to be this, you need to be that, you need to be that. Oh, you play ball, you gay. No, that's not necessarily true.
No, that don't mean that.
It's not necessarily true at all. I know a lot of
I played with a bunch of straight people.
I know men that like tomboys, and I know men that don't mind their women wearing the same thing they got on. Let's talk about it. Matter of fact, my grandma said, make them wonder, baby, cover it up. And men like, believe it or not, women that don't expose. Oh, I'm talking tonight. Shay Shaboom is here. They like women that don't show the street everything they have. So you could be loving basketball, honey. You could be. And
that's
listen,
right.
I'm saying what I'm saying, and people know what they know, and I'm gonna leave it right there. But you don't. I don't teach. I teach right. You know what I'm saying? My choices ain't your choices, baby girl. Dion's choices ain't your choices, baby girl. So you could be straight and play ball. Stop playing. So then she says, kept putting hoopers.
Yeah, that's definitely
hoppers, right. Hoppers instead of hoopers. Right. So you got to understand that you can still be a lady and play ball. You can still be fly and play ball. You can still keep the integrity of who you are and play ball. You know what I'm saying?
So this is the reason why. This is one of the reasons why. Yeah, but this is. But this is one of the reasons why I'm trying to push. You can't in my back?
Yeah.
You got me?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
Did I lose you?
No, I'm here.
Oh, no. I was like, this is one of the... Oh, I didn't know if you could hear you. It was frozen on my end. But no, this is one of the reasons why, like I keep saying that I wanted to push for this program. I wanted to push to be able to do this, because then I want to bring in some of us that used to who, come on, now it's time for us to put our hands on these girls. Because if we don't,
what I tell y'all, I don't have a, if in ministry, if I was a big time preacher, which maybe one day, y'all know it's coming, I would be flying out. If I were in business, I'm already doing it. I'm coming to Buffalo back and forth. I have no problem, especially finances will be there. God will make a way to come home to support these type of things, especially with you doing it on the weekends. I'm coming home to help. If I could come home and do ministry, I could come home and do my passion, and I can support and I can help these young ladies and teach with you, Dion, by your side. You know I will. I have no problem. I ain't losing no sleep. For real. I know how to sit this body down and get rest. Trust me, because I don't want God doing it. So I'd rather do it myself. But I'm going to come home and I'm going to support. We have a gym now. Dion, promote what you've been promote, please.
Promoting. Listen, Gloria J. Parks Community Center. I think the address is 3424 Main Street. I think, don't quote me on that, but starting December 14th. From 4:30 to 7 p.m. Girls only open gym. 13 to 18 years old. All you got to do is a free membership. All you got to do is fill out the membership form for the girls, and it's free of charge. If you are over the age of 18, you are still invited, because we're here to mentor these girls. And I'm pushing it. I need y'all. We got to show up and show out for this.
I gotta come to Gloria J. fill my paperwork out too, so I can just come on a regular when you ain't, you know what I'm saying, whatever. So that, can I do that on a Saturday? Well, you know me, I like to come in early on the Friday, come do it, and that way it's a regular business day and I'm locked in. You there?
I'm here. I'm just trying to get the address for Gloria J for you, so you can put it in the thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's hold on. Oh shoot, what am I phone doing? Oh, it's 3242 Main Street.
Okay, hold on. I should know that by heart as much as I played there. 3242 Main Street, Gloria J. Okay, it's in the joint. It's in there. All that's in
Because
there.
eventually, I'm about to. Eventually, like I'm really trying to do some things. Like I'm gonna try to have music there. We play music probably afterwards because it's a kitchen downstairs. We go get some food. We start talking. We get to know these girls. They can be able to open up. Like, you know what I mean? Like I knew what I had when I was coming up, especially during some crucial times in my life. And I think now is just the time for me to. I got to get it. I got to give it back out there. And this is the perfect opportunity, and we about to take advantage of it.
Period. And I need y'all to go shop Shades Oils more so that I can get back home. Dion got Shades Oils, and she is the operation manager for me for Shades Oils and DTW, y'all. We're gonna promote at the end of this. No, but for real, because I got like me and my homegirl Kathleen. I don't know if you remember her from Grace Tab from church. Kathleen was real close with Lisa. They was like this, but Kathleen is like accountant for the city. She dope. She dope, and we had these political, like, we would probably be Black Panthers back in the 70s. We really would. I'm sure me and her would. And we just, had this taste in our mouth about Buffalo and just being able to succeed and get ahead. Dion already knows how I feel. But I don't ever give up on my town. I never quit on my town. I am not a Bills fan and will never be. Steelers all day. But I still love my town, and I love when I see people trying. And I love when I see underdogs being supported. And I love the fact that Dion is carrying this thing, and since she pushing for it, as she supports me, where is my charging cord? I'm going to do the same for her. And then plus ball is my sport. Like, why would I not? Like, and that's just an opportunity for me as well to give back in what I know, what my first craft is, and that's ball. So anybody, I would say any coaches that is available to that you've been in the game, if you have done this, because Dion ain't gonna talk like I'm gonna talk though. If you have coached, if you have refed, if you have a gym, and you are available on Saturday from 4:30 to 7:30, and you could kind of guide Dion.
No, it's Sunday.
Sunday?
I said Sunday. That's on Sundays. It's after church. I made sure everything was after church and everything. Y'all go get y'all worship in, come hoop.
And I'm gonna tell you where the sacrifice is at. The sacrifice is gonna be because after church, if you need to go, you're gonna make the excuse of I gotta get ready for school the next day. This and this. Okay, lay them clothes out real quick, get your book back. Homework should already be done anyway, and then get your butt up to the gym.
And if your homework not done, bring it with you.
Get your empowerment and get your mind right for Monday. Dion said, bring your homework.
Your homework not done, bring your homework. Like, come on.
You can't play ball with me until that homework done. So like, I would like to.
But at least I know you're working on something.
I would like to be parents. This ain't no daycare. You ain't just dropping your child off with me, because I would listen. Y'all see my videos? You think Dion ain't box? So let me tell you the difference, because if anybody knows me, y'all already know this answer. The difference between Dion is having fun, granted, and I was the first one to say that it's about putting smiles on people's faces, and that's why sometimes I forget to do a reel where you can get paid and get seen, because it's not about all of that sometimes for me, right? But most of my videos is who I really am and how I really give it up. And Dion and anybody else will tell you I'm not the one. That's why I want to meet parents. That's why parents need to come. This ain't a daycare. You don't just get to drop your child. Why wouldn't you want to see who your child is around anyway?
Correct.
And why would you not want to learn? And if you don't know, get educated so you can help your child get to where they need to be. This could be scholarship for them. This could pay for their school. This could open the doors for so much more. It could just be discipline for the time being. It could be structure. It could save their life. It could give you time to go run some errands.
It could. I know how it is.
So
I like dropping off at Listen, I like dropping off at basketball practice so I could go get my Christmas shopping done and everything.
Period.
I might be a little bit late, coach.
It's just we just gotta take care of our home, and that's real simple. You know what I'm saying? Take care of
Oh,
our
you back.
home. Get these young girls, if you know what, D, here's another thing. We need to get a flyer made, and we need to go and get with Kenny and find out it teaches them their options in life. Absolutely, Chubba. Absolutely. We need to get with I don't know who you need to get with at the schools and start hanging flyers for these females so they can see it when they're coming down the foyer, you know what I mean, or the hallway.
So I already have that taken care of. They already supposed to have sent it to Buffalo Public Schools because the flyer was already made for Gloria J. I have posted the flyer. So the flyer is already made. It was posted at Gloria J, but
and guess what? It don't have to be just BPS.
Yeah, for Buffalo Public Schools. So one of the coaches that was there, he basically took it.
You said just BPS?
No, I'm just saying they took it to Buffalo Public Schools.
I'm saying all of the Buffalo Public Schools?
Yeah, they put it on. I guess it's supposed to be on like their athletic page
I would double
for the coaches and stuff.
I would see if I would make sure Eric get a copy. I will make sure Kenny get a copy. I will make sure anybody that we know give Sess a copy. She'll get it into West Hurdle. You could talk to her about it. We really ain't gonna have time tonight at your event, but I would get Sess a copy. That's gonna get it everywhere you could think. She definitely getting it in West Hurdle. So Dion, talk about your event that's coming up. Yo, we got some stuff.
There you go.
Yo, it's things that our men's were. It's especially one of them, the GOAT of the city for women's basketball. I'm gonna call it what it is. Well, I was one of her. She was with my first coach. And she's establishing things in the inner city for goats like ourselves. We baby goats, but we coming. And what you call a baby coat? I do not want to sound like I am not educated. What is a baby coat? A calf? No, is that a cow? What is a baby? I'll find out what a baby goat is. Anyway, I want to be correct. I don't like just spitting out stuff and ain't correct, honey. Anyway,
what is a baby goat called?
You got I'm that shit.
Well, listen, I am just an average goat.
You say a word and I don't understand it. If my professor say I'm writing that thing down when it's done, I'm Googling AI, I'm studying, I'm regurgitating. Like I do not like that's not cool for me. Anyway, so Dion is being inducted as our best friend, Alondra Maxwell. A lot of y'all know who she is. Was inducted as well, and I'm and Tiffany Watson, my sister Tiffany Watt. What's up, Tiff? Shout out. Are being inducted, and Dion can tell you more. And Dion, you got it.
So next Wednesday, I'll be inducted into the Buffalo Inner City as a sports legend. And obviously it's just a big ceremony. I guess you get like a plaque, you got to have a speech and everything. It's an honor that for me, if you know who I am, it's kind of a little bit nerve-wracking because I don't never look at myself that way. I played basketball because it was fun. Like it was just fun. And fortunately, I was actually really, really good at it. But to be considered a legend kind of makes me feel old in a way. But yeah, me and Tiff, I didn't even know Tiff was going to be part of my induction class. I don't know who else will be there. So that'll be kind of fun because I'm going to take our All-Western New York picture. Now, that's an iconic picture because me and Tiff was both second team All-Western New York, my senior year, which was her junior year. Mm-hmm. And we took that picture and we was pissed because we both felt like we should have been first team that year. So if you ever see that picture, it's floating around. It was me, Tiff, and Megan Bogdan. And we the three in the middle. And we pissed. We got the angry face on. Everybody, the other two that's in the picture, they all smiling, hee. And I'm like, I'm supposed to be in there.
So I'm a here comes Shay again. Yeah. So I'm about to make some people mad, but I don't give a dang. Woo, because it's on my page and I gotta watch my mouth because my mentor is gonna see this, so they gotta know I'm delivered, at least trying to be, right? So with that being said, I wish it was so political back then, and it's not as political now. It's just about who you know, and you'll learn that as life goes on if you haven't learned that already. So I'm wondering how many slots was available for first team. I would love to know that. I would love to know how many they pick out of the public schools. I would love to know that. I would love to know what gets you picked, you know what I mean? Because if not my junior, definitely my senior, you can't tell me I shouldn't have been, if not at minimum second team all Western New York, if not first. And the only reason why, go ahead.
I don't know how I don't know how they do it. And that's always been one of my things, especially like nowadays, because I think right now what they do is they have people that go around to different games and they like vote you in. It all depends on like.
Which takes me back to the transfer point. If we talked about last week, if you need to know about the transfer conversation, go back and check out the podcast. Anyway, we need likes, tags, and all that. Eventually, we want to be syndicated. We need your help. So, with that being said, just because I transfer, it should not hurt me. Everything that I did at Turner, to me, should have got transferred over to traditional, numbers wise.
But it's because, but wasn't y'all wasn't varsity, were you?
I don't even know what it was at this point. Like, because I played everybody everywhere. I think it was technically they were JV. However, because of my talent, I'm gonna say it like that, because everybody else was just basketball players. No disrespect, you know what I'm saying? Love all my girls to this day. We played teams that were not that level, that were higher. We were trying to push to get higher. This is why I had to leave. You get what I'm saying? Because as a freshman at 8th grade, I should have been at that level, but we didn't have that in Catholic school. But in Turner, which I tried. My coach was an old police cop. I can't think of her name. My first coach, she was tough. She was a cop, and she was tough on discipline. You know what I mean? The game structure, what to do, I had that in the bag. She knew what level I was at. Everybody knew I was varsity off the cuff coming in the game. Boop, boop, boop. So this is why Floyd had to jump in immediately. Wait a minute. I got to get this girl somewhere where she can, you know what I'm saying? Did I know that?
But I think that's the reason why.
Did I know that was going to hurt me? I couldn't look at it like that. I would have never left. I would have never came. If my mind was if I was just that shallow, if I was just that locked in, I would have never came. If I was just a numbers girl, I was just a selfish girl. That was all about me. I would have never came.
But then my thing is, even if you was still at Turner and they never went to varsity, you still wouldn't have got nothing, because they only looked at varsity players. So even for you,
who knew that they weren't? Because I don't even know how to explain it. I don't even think I knew that they weren't varsity, because I don't think I would have. That wasn't my first school. So let me explain to y'all. I got accepted to performing arts. I was going to performing arts. I was not going to Turner Carroll. A lot of y'all don't know that. Got into performing arts. They had a couple people over there that could ball. I could name some goats, but I didn't see the longevity. It would have been more of my arts than my ball. Turner had chorus with Mr. Griffin. Shout out, Buzzy. Rest in peace, Mr. Griffin. Even was our teacher at CCS before he went to Turner. Chorus was the ish. Chorus was just as close to music as I was gonna get if I went to performing arts, because I'm a music head too. So going to Turner, I thought had the best of both worlds. Traditional was never in my mind. Didn't know about traditional. Didn't know about none of that. Again, this is where guidance really needs to come in at the grammar school level. I know people that I recruited from grammar school. Dion, Germany, and Lala. Probably Lynette too.
And that's one of
the luxury of being traditional. Right? Am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
Had the luxury of being a traditional, which was a 5 through 12. So people seen them and grew with them over their time, versus this junior coming in, and I'm saying I'm the sauce. Y'all know that. My girls accepted me. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. You know what I mean? But I know for sure, and I know a lot of people that felt bad for me. Even everybody else was like, dang, man, everything was half. You know what I mean? Like half the points, half the assists. Whereas though if I would have been there from my freshman year, I'd have been getting the same awards Dion and La would have got. Easy. Hands down, salute, easy.
Absolutely.
Easy. Numbers was there.
Absolutely.
I'd have hit 1,000 points and 1,000 assists. Easy.
Listen, I wish Sardo would have definitely kept my rebounds because I promise you on everything. I'd rather say I had over 1,000 boards.
That
I heard nobody say I had over 1,000 boards.
That is a thing. When we got to college, honey, we ran for offensive rebounds. Like anything with defensive rebounds, we died. That is a thing. And this is what I'm saying, the support to the schools. Like, I can't cry over that. Like God has dealt with us. I think this podcast is helping us heal from some stuff as well. You get what I'm saying? So can't be stuck there, have to deal with that and move on and understand the magnitude of where everything was. But Sardo was new to a lot of the stuff. Like, we just had God-given talent and anointing. I'm gonna keep it a buck. We did. And Sardo just, he didn't, if Sardo had one of his 5 starters, we still was winning the game. You know what I'm saying? So it just was a lot that came along with that I don't think, like, we had tapes. Like, for us, this is what's so crazy. And I don't even know who could, again, I'm gonna keep saying it until God just do what God do. For us to be at the level that we were, and for as many people that I feel were recording in the crowd, one specific, to not have no tapes of us and can't nobody get them, not even Alondra. Yeah. That is mind-blowing to me. It's somebody got some tapes of us somewhere.
FYI, if anybody can find tapes, of us from, what is it? Would it be from 90? When did you come? In 2000?
I would say 99, but for y'all,
you come 99.
97 to 2001.
Yeah, 97 to 2001.
Hey, anybody got tape of me at Turner? Send that to me too. Anybody got tapes or anything at Turner? Anybody got pictures from ball at Turner? Chargers. Come on, I was a Charger before I was a Lady B, baby. Anybody got Lady B, stand up, by the way, Sisters for Life. Anybody got tapes or anything at Turner? Send that too. It sucks, but this is what we're talking about. This ties right back into what we're saying. It's essential. I don't care if you got the parents. Tape is, let me tell you why tape is important. It's not about showing off. It's not about, oh, this is my child, this and this. So your butt, because let me tell you what we use tape for. And even with who I really care for, we're just going to talk about it. Tape is so you can go home and study and see your mistakes. When I do even ministry sometimes, because even when you're doing ministry and you're preaching or you're whatever, you minister to yourself sometime after the fact. Sometime first, but because God gave the word for you first and then for the people, but then after the fact, right? When I go back and watch, I'm as a good orator, which is a public speaker, I'm listening to myself to see if I talk too fast, see if this happens. So what do you think happens when we look at our tapes and we see we didn't get over the top of a screen? We see we didn't see the back door. We didn't use a bounce pass. We telegraphed the pass, meaning that the person knew where the ball was going because we didn't even try to fake it. Like, or the play broke down and we didn't set it back up. It's so many reasons for tape. Tape is also for recruiters. In case recruiters can't come, it's like back in the day when you had an album. Remember Brown Sugar, y'all? How Tay Diggs had to keep going to the studio. He had to keep going to Hot 97, and he had to press up and get them CDs up in there, right? It's the same way with tape for athletes, baby. It's a million of you sit and take the SC to South Carolina or to Gino Auriemma in Connecticut or to Kim Mulkey down in LSU. She getting tons of tape. She getting trash, she getting mediocre, and she getting great. And she has to sit down and decipher what's best for her program, or he has to decipher. So what kind of tape? That's why you, and then it's your junior year is the most important year. It's just so many things that can be taught that was taught to us through experience, through failure. Failure is the best teacher. And through success.
Oh man, that's part of my biggest thing is all the failure that I went through and all the failure that my parents, like what they dropped the ball at and getting me to where I needed to be because they didn't know. And it's no, like, I'm not digging nothing at them. It's probably the reason why I parent the way I parent when it came down to sports. And that's a tidbit for everybody else to understand That is the reason why some of the things I didn't allow them to do, or I held back from sending you here to send you there. Maybe it was the wrong decision. Maybe I should have let you do certain things, but we are learning together. We are learning together. I'm not going to do the same thing that everybody else is doing. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be a little bit different. So I don't, you live and you learn. Like, and if my kids have kids, they're going to probably take certain stuff that I did with theirs.
You can still protect your kids from a lot. Listen, my Aunt Holy Ghost was real. So when I was younger, it was certain events, basketball wise, that certain people were hosting. I couldn't do because she was not letting certain spirits jump on me. Needless to say, I'm still a Shanta, but it was some structure, some discipline, it was some praying, it was some stuff going on there. And even with D parents, we stayed at Dion house. It was our safe place.
I mean, it was even to the certain point. Like,
Alexa trying to talk to me. You breaking up, D? You there? You breaking up? You breaking up? Dion, phone froze, y'all. I'm still right here. We still talking about you know what I'm saying, parents and coaches and athletes and giving the girls the support they need. She'll be back, y'all. I'll hold it down till she comes back in the room. And giving the girls the support they need, you know what I'm saying, until I'm gonna send her another invite. Well, say she present, so invite guests. There we go. I'm gonna send her another that is not what I wanted. Is she back? Oh, there she go. Okay, she back. Let me get her back in here. Yep, I got you back now. So I was getting ready to send you another invite. I know it was up. So anyway, I'm just letting them know we still talking about.
Nah, it's just my.
Go ahead.
My internet is acting crazy right now.
So right now we still just talking about parents and coaches being involved in sports in your child life. Like Dion dropped where school be happening at the Gloria J on Sundays, and parents got to be involved and come get to know who's actually in the room. I mean, actually who's dealing with your kids. And you're gonna know who's dealing with your kid. Because let me tell you something, my homegirl's a tennis coach here, top level, and she does individual training, right? With overseas athletes. She's a beast. So when a child is having a great impact by that coach who's really a parent away from the parents, and it's so much more than what's on that court, that ring, that field, that track, you gonna hear about it, because all they gonna do is talk about it, because they ain't gonna be able to help it. That's how you know if you got a great leader leading your child. Real simple. It's not rocket science at all. It's not right. All I hear about, you ever hear coaches come? Because I think I had a couple coaches or mentors say, all I hear is, yeah, when she come home or he come home. All I hear, that means you're doing your job. That means you're doing your job. And if you're not going to do your job for real, if you think coaching is easy, it's not. If you think that taking care of other people's kids and trying to teach them something and groom them is going to be easy, it's not. It's a sacrifice. It definitely is servitude. You know what I'm saying? It definitely is servitude. So that's the topic right there. Y'all can ponder on. If y'all want to talk about it more, email us, let us know, inbox us. You know what I'm saying? Jump on the page, let us know. We need y'all to join the group, the locker room. Yeah. It's on Facebook. It's on the gram, I believe. And then I gotta I think I played with TikTok. Something happened. I still got to go back to see what's up. But
yeah, I'm having it. We gotta talk about it because I'm having a hard time taking some of these videos and putting it on Instagram. It's not loading. I go
to my story.
Got you.
I put 2 on my regular page and I go to my story, and then on TikTok, I just, you can dang there, put whatever over there.
Got you.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm just trying to make sure we wide.
So after I get off of this, I'm about to take my sick behind the bed.
What am I gonna do? I'm finishing up oils. I'm repacking bags. I got homework. I gotta knock out some homework quick, real fast. I'm gonna knock my homework assignment out, and then if I'm tired, that stuff gonna wait till the morning. If I'm not tired, I'll do whatever. But the bulk of everything is done for my event for this weekend. So anyway, we spend a lot of time. I guess we'll sip in this little bit of time left promoting our stuff, but we spend a lot of time talking about children or high school students. Should they focus on school and sports? and just suck it up about finances if there are none to support the things that they need and want as they are young children going through, or in college, or in high school too? Or should they focus on school and work and just say forget sports because the need financially is bigger or stronger? And then we also talked about girls sports and a location Dion's going to have in Buffalo. We talked about the support of parents in that. We talked about the fears that some people have with female sports. We talked about the growth and the mental health of it as well. And what we need to do now to get this thing back where it was, to get Buffalo back to a powerhouse contender, to get recruits up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know Floyd used to help too. Listen, Floyd wasn't just your regular coach. He probably should have been in somebody's college for real coaching females. But easy at all levels. Easy. He could have been a D1 coach. Easy. Blink of an eye, easy. But AAU it's fascinating. You know what I mean? It's different. It's like the elites. You know what I mean? And I know he was helping parents. I know he was talking to coaching. He was our disciplinarian. And he's the only coach that could lay hands on us. And our parents will tell him yes. And it didn't matter what color your skin was.
No, it did not.
It did not matter what color your skin was.
No, because he will come at you too.
You got up, you got touched, because our parents knew that he was developing in us. And I'd rather have my daughter doing this than being out there hoeing. I'd rather have my daughter doing this than really selling drugs. Let's talk about it. I'd rather have my daughter doing this, you know what I'm saying, which is developing discipline. She's building up relationships, or he is building up relationships that are going to last a lifetime. Hence, they have. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just checking our stuff out. Try to get these girls out here. If your child can run, man, my daughter fast. I don't know what to do. And basketball might not be it. It might just be the forerunner to us to see what's
what else they got, what else they can do.
There, you know what I'm saying? But if you don't never get them in front of nobody, you know what I mean? If your child is asking, if you want her just to learn, Dion got his place for y'all. So check it out. Gloria J Park, Sundays, 4:30 to 7:30. Gloria J is located at 3242 Main Street, 12 to 18 and over, she said. She's just
so if we start December 14th. December 14th. That's when we start, December 14th. So get on it. So listen, what we got? Let's see. Next week is Thanksgiving.
Your promotion time.
Oh, well, no. Well, first off, next week is Thanksgiving, so we probably will not be on. But I am going live Wednesday for my event. So I will be going live for my event so everybody can tune in. I will be going live on my Facebook. We will share it over to our page.
What time?
It'll be 6:30. The event starts at 6:30. So I'll probably go live maybe about 6:45. I'll go live 6:45 and try to go live the whole entire time. I want everybody to hear my speech and everything.
Buffalo what?
Buffalo Inner City Sports Legend.
Hall?
Huh?
Buffalo being inducted to the Buffalo Inner City Sports Legend group. Hall, like what
is this Buffalo's Inner City Sports Legend?
I got it. Say less.
This Buffalo, yeah. I don't got anything else that's going on besides that. No, I ain't got nothing. I mean, obviously, if you try to get, you want to get a Player Roll hoodie, y'all seen that I dropped my new hoodies, and t-shirts with the new design.
What the heck happened?
Where did you take me, dude? You kicked me out?
I'm special.
You just kicked me out the room and everything.
I'm putting your info down here.
But yeah, I just came out with the new logo, new design, and everything. So hit me up, inbox me for if you're looking for a hoodie, a t-shirt, keychain, anything. That's what we're doing right now. Other than that, I'm having fun doing my little Source app stuff now. So y'all can follow me on that. Follow Dell, the puppet, been through Buffalo. Watch out tonight because Dell is on the loose and he is somewhere very special. So But other than that, I'm chilling.
Hold on
I
one
said I
second.
got I'm chilling. I got a little cold trying to get over that, and that's it. This dude, where did you go? See, probably had to go use the bathroom. Always like an old person, right in the middle of a conversation. You ain't put your depend on. See, anybody that's listening to right now, I'm the only one who could probably talk about her like that
I had
and
to
get
make
away
sure my
with it.
chicken wings wasn't burning in the oven. Sorry. So
But
it's a
that's why
late.
I ate. I ate before I got on.
And I've been working. I had to one of my construction uncles died. Had to meet my other construction uncle over there. That took time out. Had to came back here to talk about what we were gonna do, and then fix my doorknob. That took like an hour and a half. And then I got busy. So by the time I got busy, it was like 2:00, which I pumped all the way through to podcast time, and I still got stuff to do. So homework,
I
which is
know.
priority.
Hey, number one priority.
Stay busy, man. I'm a busy bee, but
So what you got going? What you got going on there for the next week? Because we won't be on until December, so ain't nobody gonna see us until
so
December.
we right. We gonna tell y'all, and when Dion take over again, I'll type it in here. Oh man, we got Shays Oils and More. Of course, I got an event this weekend here in Toledo. Come out to Friendship Baptist Church off Nebraska, y'all. Come check me out tomorrow. I'll be there 9 to 5. Sunday after service, I'll be out in the forum from 11 to 1. Friendship Baptist, Nebraska. Y'all know Friendship. Everybody in their mom in the town know that. So come there, get y'all goodies, get y'all stocking stuffers. If not, go to ShaysOilsandMore.com and shop from there. Or if you're in Buffalo, you can call Dion, hit Dion up. Dion is mobile, ready to go. She's fully loaded. Or you can go to Lala's Hair Salon, and she's at 2918 Bailey Avenue. She has product as well. They are fully loaded in stock. So we're ready for that. I'll have Empowerment Christian gear out tomorrow as well, so you can buy some Christian gear if you would like that. I have a plethora of things I've been working on, so it's going to be really stocked tomorrow, really nice. And then DTW, we're going to try to get some salt to Buffalo. Remember last year in the salt, amazing. And shout out to Buffalo for supporting me. And not only that, I'm glad that God allowed me to come home and support you guys. So Dion is going to have some salt hopefully by January. It's real. Y'all know what it is. Life is life, and because y'all know why. We ain't go there tonight. But I'm trying to get them same bags there, so y'all can just call Dion if y'all don't feel like going way out to the stores. If the weather is bad, this, she can get y'all some salt. And then Toledo, I have abundance of access here if you guys need salt. So right now, that's what I'm focusing on with the DTW until the spring. And then I'm going to try to come out heavy with some more stuff. DTW is still around. Don't get it twisted.
Don't get it twisted. I still got workers. We still got workers until August. So let's put them to work.
Overseas DTW in Buffalo too. So if you need small landscaping done in the spring and prep, gutter cleaning, little things like that, Dion she has what she needs to do it. So
listen, especially with this snow about to hit, we know we about Buffalo. You about to got snow. Listen, I got 2 strapping young men that will come shovel your driveway, shovel your front yard. We will take care of it. So hit us up.
And they not working for free or cheap. Snow is
no,
heavy.
They not.
Play, and they gonna eat, and we all gonna eat it. So if you can pay everybody else for everything else that you do, you can pay these employees. Thank you very much.
That's right.
What else do I do? Bulk t-shirts. If you need bulk t-shirts, I know I'm probably getting ready to do a funeral for the family, and then I just sent off my first bulk order. I'm excited. Pastor Mike Whitehead. Shout out to Pastor Q, man, for supporting me. That's my mentor spiritually and so many other things. But shout out to Pastor Marquita Whitehead out of Safe Haven Redeeming Christian Ministries out of Buffalo, New York. She is amazing leader, and she has, set the ball on fire. Her product and her name is getting ready to come out. And I was the designer and I helped produce that. And so I'm excited. So if you need bulk orders done, bulk, contact me. I'll get the numbers before you and we'll go from there. That's all I'm promoting. I'm going to do tonight. We got 1 minute left. D, you got anything?
I have nothing else. All I just get my sick butt in this bed and get over this cold.
Well, Dion, we're going to tell the people happy holidays now. Have a safe Thanksgiving. I'm typing at the same time because some people will come on here later. I wish we had some music in front of us. We gotta start having music. Cause I don't, like I told D, I don't want y'all to come on here and it's just us talking, even though that's cool. But I wanted to get it to the point where we got our microphone. It's a true podcast. We got our microphone, we got our music, we chilling, we like it has to happen. Like I'm not a drag master, neither is Dion. I believe in getting stuff done and elevating. So happy holidays, have a safe Thanksgiving. See you guys. What, in December, huh?
December.
All right. See you guys in December. That ain't how you spell December. Lord. What you doing for Thanksgiving, D?
Well, obviously, Granny and Aunt Stephanie's birthday is actually Wednesday, the day of my event. Thanksgiving, we're going to my other grandmother's house, and then Saturday we're celebrating Thanksgiving on Manhattan. So, like, I'm about to be all turkeyed up in the next couple of days. So,
right, I already know how to give it up. Right. Okay, okay, that's what's up. I'm probably gonna cook here. Yeah, I'm gonna cook here because y'all know that part of me is a soldier. Is always I'm kind of loner to myself. Unless I'm around my family, I'm back home. That's a little different. But I'm trying to do something different this year. I'm trying to smoke some stuff. So I'm trying to smoke a lot of stuff like on meat wise. I'm on my pit master training right now. So yeah, I'm just gonna be cool and we will be closed. Let me pronounce this. Everything with my name on it. Can't speak for Dion, but everything with my name on it will be closed from November 25th through November 30th. Don't call me. Don't ask me. If it's an emergency, you will have an emergency price. Just let y'all know how I give it up. So it's a wrap. The 25th through the 30th. Whatever y'all need, y'all better get it before the 25th, or don't see me to the 30th. Period. Okay. So
y'all heard it.
That's what it is for me. That's all I got. Happy holidays. Have a safe Thanksgiving and see you guys in December.
Peace.
All right. Later, y'all.
Later.